Hey YouTube, it's your girl Duchess back for another review of Sisters Season 7, Episode 17, Penultimate. Penultimate? Penultimate. Y'all, these writers is with that bull already. And this ninja. Y'all, let's get into this episode. I missed y'all. I'm back for vacation. Kind of like a vacation. We celebrated my aunt's 75th birthday. Plans didn't go as well, and it was a lot of travel. But I mean, it all worked out great. So I'm back. I'm happy to be back. I missed y'all. Let's get into this Gary situation, y'all. How y'all feeling? So, y'all, tell me how our boy Jordan is rocking out this first scene. How did he become the strongest actor? Male actor. His little baby face self, baby. Jordan was like, tell me the truth. He did so good in this scene, y'all. Like, y'all got to give it to Jordan. He did so good in this scene. Girl, Andy, y'all remember when Andy got that $1 million settlement from them doing something wrongful termination? Girl, the way he was talking to her. And I can tell Andy was struggling. At least she was supposed to be struggling. You know, acting may have been a little over it. No, I'm just kidding. She was acting, but clearly she was struggling. We just gonna go with that. She was struggling with what Jordan was igniting in her. The way he touched you. The way he made her say his... Y'all, I cannot picture that far with Jordan. But he stepped it up. Not that he wasn't. But I liked his acting in this scene. Anyway, that's the opening scene. And Andy is fighting back her desire and wanting to tell him the truth. And girl, I'm like, girl, just tell him and y'all run off with your money. And screw Gary and that job. You can redo, child. Ain't no way I marry Gary. It just ain't no way. She tells him, you know, I'm in love with him. I realized my feelings for him. We was hanging out with him and your sister, and that's that. So you might as well just leave. Jordan knows something up, but he go ahead and go. And baby, he head right on over there to Gary house with that curl that I told him to leave alone. How did the curl come back? That Michael Jackson curl. How did that come back? Scene. Back to this review. Back at Sabrina's apartment, she is getting ready to go for her egg retrieval and fertilization. And so she's talking to Karen. Karen's checking on her, and they're having their early morning chat. And I just love this, and I love the sister check-in and how Karen is just, you know, supporting her friend and making sure that she has a good mindset going to her procedure today. And yeah, her donor's at the door, and he was thinking about her. He just wanted to do something sweet for her. Child, he ain't acting like no donor. He acting like he want to be her man, and I'm here for it. Had roses and everything. Honey, he good looking too. What y'all think? Y'all think Sabrina going like go with her heart or go with her feelings or something? Did you see the preview for the next episode? What y'all think? Because I like him. Because old Rich come by and being all rich and funky rich. I don't like him, y'all. Do I like any of the guys? I guess it just have to be Baby Jordan. Can't call him baby no more the way he was talking to Andy though. Anyway, back to this review. Anyway, he done popped up being all salty, saying little digs, old vulgar things, just trying to embarrass Sabrina. And old dude checked him too, like, wait a minute, don't let this suit fool you. Sabrina's like, come on, y'all. Anyway, he ended up leaving first after the man left, the donor left. Of course, he had to run him out of there. Then he gonna leave, and good luck, girl, just being such a old sassy. I don't like him because I feel like he just want her. He wants her, right? At least he had his Peter out, y'all. I forgot to mention that. At least he didn't come in the door with his Peter out. I guess because it was a man there. Because that's all he want to do is come over there and screw. He may bring a flower or two, buy her a smoothie or something. But he don't want that girl for real. He just don't want nobody else to have her. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't like him at all. Now, he gone. Sabrina gonna get ready for her appointment. And we over here at Karen's shop now. Karen gets into the UPS man's behind about her girlfriend Pam. Don't get it twisted. We on the outs right now, and I don't care what she told you. I saw you with that girl, and she falling for you, and you need to get that straight. And if you don't want her, you need to let her know because I don't want to see her hurt. Let's one time for Karen and the sisterhood of it all. Yes, ma'am. Karen got them hormones leveled out. She done figured out her place. And baby, I like her. I like the sister, the friend that she is being. This is how we kind of remember Karen before, I guess, all of her emotional drama with Zach. Let me just stop. But I'm feeling Karen, and she gathers him and give him some ammo to gather her friend, and it works. Let's get back to this review. So meanwhile, Dani on the phone with her therapist when she need to be over there in her prayer closet praying about Tony so God can give her a sign and go and wrap this thing up for her. Because it's clearly what it's going to take. She over there with the therapist, you know, when she called that lady Major Mom. I went to Major Dad and then her with a drill sergeant hat on. Oh my goodness, that tickled me, y'all. Yeah, she's telling her therapist how this lady still wants her husband. The boyfriend is blaming. The lady still wants her husband, as in Tony. Let me slow down. Y'all know how I get when I get too excited. How Tony and her are on the outs about everything. And, you know, she even goes to the bratty kids like, Dani, girl, why are you talking to this lady? Just cut this dude loose. This is too much drama. Anyway, I guess she have a good therapy session. So much is so that she's over there trying to get Andy to take therapy because Andy clearly needs it. She going back to Gary. Anyway, this lady got her wanting to fight her, and this is what I didn't want them to do to Dani, like take all of her self-esteem and her power away. She's completely blaming herself and this lady and not seeing Tony as the problem. It's too much drama. Now you're on the phone with a therapist every day? Girl, this man ain't the one. It ain't supposed to be this stressful. Y'all, what we gonna have to do to get Dani the memo to just go and cut him? I want to see her in a healthy love, like this struggle love thing, like she's been through enough. Can we get a healthy something situation going on for Dani, writers? Like seriously, I don't like this, and I don't like what they doing to her. And I said this from the beginning that this is what they was gonna turn her into. She looked good in her jeans though. Dani's a curvy girl. She looked good. Girl, get you somebody else, child. Back to this review. Meanwhile, Andy over here in her office crying to Fatima about Gary. Like, I know the situation is stressful, y'all, and I would not be wanting to marry him too, but why we got all these tears and these melodramatics? Like, you should be wanting to like slice this joke up and put him in a bag, and like that's the kind of energy I'm wanting to see for her. Like, take him back out there to that shed that he had her in out there calling for people when she ain't had no way to get home. Like, I get that it's stressful, I get that it's panic mode, but all the tears and the helplessness and the melodramatics, I ain't with that. I'm sick of it. I was empathetic for a minute, and now I'm with y'all. Like, what in the are they doing to Andy? But Fatima got it. She gonna handle it. Of course, she going to see Tamara. I think that's where she headed to next. She got to find out with this Gary situation, but she don't find out much from Tamara other than the hint that Tamara is bumping him too. Girl, that ain't nothing to be bragging on the way he treating you. And you over there with Hayden. No wonder Fatima looking at you like, this how you living? You went from this to this for this? Digging great cooches out your teeth? Girl, get it together. Anyway, now Fatima on her way to see Gary. So Karen at work, Mama Karen is at the house. Zach and Preacher Man, what's his name? Aaron is over there putting the twin babies' cribs together. They're bonding, figuring out their roles in this whole dual parent thing, putting away their egos and doing what's best for the kids and that kind of stuff. It was good, and it's good. Y'all, can y'all believe Aaron is off my radar? Like, they really made him safe. So Trey and Pam is catching up, and Trey lets her know what a great friend Karen is and how she has been being protective of her. They have a transparent relationship, but he's ready to zone in on her, I guess. Him and the other girl did look kind of cozy, but that's what he's doing. More importantly, he helped Pam see the error of her ways, that Karen is not jealous, that she is really looking out for her. And you were wrong. Like, nobody should even have to tell you that you were wrong for spending that lady money and using her space to set up your thing. Friend or no friend, business to business, you should be cutting her in or something. But she sees it. That's a good thing. I'm interested to see how she's going to fix this with Karen. That need to be interest at this point, girl. Anyway, back to this review. So the fellas are over there nursing their wounds about their women. It's funny that everybody has a complaint about losing they woman. And ain't neither one of them a husband. Well, I mean, Jordan is trying to be. But them other two jokesters. What kills me about Tony is he acknowledges what's happening when he's with his friends, how the wife is trying to split them up, and the problem for him, but he doesn't treat Dani that way. He treats her like it's her fault. It's the weirdest dynamic, but he doesn't have the same energy that he has with his friends as he has with Dani, and it should be the other way around. What's up with that? Sabrina and what's his name, Maurice, is at the office. He's her support system till everybody else gets there. He's being Maurice with all his little jokes and innuendos. Anyway, the girls do eventually arrive, and so does the donor. Fatima did roll up on Gary. They had an exchange. She knows what's up. They get into it because she want to talk to him. But of course, they get into a scuffle. He has a bodyguard. One thing for sure, Gary was talking a lot of tough stuff, especially about the ghetto friends and mocking her and stuff. But he was telling that man to secure that bag because he know Fatima be carrying. They push her down. She kind of hurt her wrist a little bit. It was awkward to see Fatima in a position of being vulnerable like that because she's so tough. But baby, she called Madam. So Rich showed up at the fertility clinic. He coming to get his woman, honey. So he done bust up in there with the procedure of it all before everything takes place. So I don't know what Sabrina's going to decide there because he wants to be that person. And again, he's just doing that because he don't want her to be with that man. I hope she go with the man though. They didn't find out about Gary and Tamara, so he wants a piece of Gary. I mean, he didn't say that, but judging by his reaction, yeah, he ain't gonna bust a grape though. Zach, on the other hand, will bust a grape and a little bit more because he finds out that Gary has put his hands on Fatima, so that's that. So who is gonna be the person who off Gary? Child, I don't really care as long as he go for good. That's Sisters, y'all. That is Sisters. I will be on top of it for tomorrow's episode. I appreciate you so much. I'm so happy to be back. I hope y'all like the review. And it's your girl Duchess. I'm out.